welcome back, or welcome if you're new. We're starting off today's video with a small dollar store haul. This is from the Family Dollar, not the Dollar General. I did have to run out for a few minutes and grab a few things, and so I thought I would give you guys a haul, and then we've got a ton of stuff to get done. So we're going to get right on it as soon as I get done going through all this with you guys. Okay, so I've got some AA batteries here. You need batteries for everything, and the boys go through them. So, especially for their Xbox controllers. I've got some Clorox wet mopping cloths, disinfecting for my Swiffer. Pine Glow, they was out of Pine Sol, and so they had this, and this is what I picked up, and it's a disinfectant too, so I like that. I got a small thing of Clorox bleach, some Lysol wipes, some Clear Lax, which is generic for Miralax. The baby's been having some issues. Got some Gain Flings, the big tub. Got some light bulbs, 60 watt daylight. There's only 2 in that. I mean, what is up with the price of light bulbs? I thought it was nuts. We paid almost $5 for 2 little light bulbs. Anyway, I got a box of dryer sheets, the Moonlight Breeze, which is the same scent that I get in the Gain Flings and the fabric softener, and which we've got here. I needed some coffee creamer. Got some Pampers baby wipes, some Love's baby diapers, and I am trying to get Dominic out of the bottles, and it is been one more of a battle, to be honest, but I did go ahead and pick him up a new bottle, but I've also picked up a new sippy cup that I'm hoping he will take to, because it's got a rounded top, and so I'm really hoping that he'll take to this. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I grabbed a single roll of Bounty paper towels. And I grabbed, this is a new kind of coffee that they had. It's called Victoria Allen's. I've never tried it before, so kind of excited. And I did get a floor lamp, and this is for the boys' bedroom. I'm hoping to be able to get that video here to you guys. But we are going to hop in there and at least get it cleaned up and kind of decluttered and sorted until we can get the makeover done, since we are still waiting on a few things. The baby needed some more oatmeal. If you know, you know what I'm talking about when I say that we are still having issues with him eating. He starts preschool within the next week, so occupational therapy is in his future for that. So hopefully this will soon be a thing of the past. And then the boys got some dippers and just some chips, sour cream and onion. And that's pretty much got it, you guys. Like I said, it was very small. I just need to pick up a few things, and so that's got it. Now let's get on to what we really need to get done, which is some serious laundry. Right now is what I know for sure. So we're going to get on to that. And I think the kitchen and the living room, I know the living room definitely needs to be cleaned. We're going to try, like I said, to get on into the boys' room and get it decluttered and kind of cleaned out and ready for that makeover that we've got coming, hopefully soon.
Out of my way, I'm moving on up. Don't make me stay, I'm done being stuck. Get out of my way, I'm moving on up. The last thing I will ever do for you is wish you the best of luck. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Catch you on the flip side. Maybe we can be friends when you're not so fragile. When you know yourself well.
So once I get finished getting the laundry started in the washer, I decide that I'm not really going to hit on the kitchen or the living room. They do need it, don't get me wrong, but I really, really want to go ahead and get in the boys' room. And so I decide right around this minute that I'm just going to go ahead, and this video is going to be all about getting the boys prepped, decluttered, and ready for getting their makeover done on their bedroom. So we're actually going to get the lamp put together right here, And then we're going to move on into their room. And I really get rid of a lot of things. It really surprises me how much that they no longer have an interest in, and that they are wanting to donate because they no longer play with it, or they've outgrown it, or whatever it may be. So, yeah, we don't end up hitting on the kitchen or the living room in this video. It's all about the boys' bedroom. So we are doing a mini makeover. We're going to go ahead and get it decluttered, get it organized somewhat, and get it totally ready for the actual makeover.
When I do things for me, 'cause I don't wanna be a therapy, I wanna be free,
So, y'all, this is the disaster that is the boys' bedroom. And it is an absolute disaster. I'm going to show you guys as much as I can. Kind of pan around here. But, yeah, so what we're going to do is the boys are actually going to be helping me to just gather everything up toy-wise and stuff. And just kind of take everything out and leave the beds. And then we're just kind of going to start with mostly clean slate. The walls need to be wiped down. So this is going to be a bit of a job. And while I'm doing this, since we are doing a makeover video for the boys' bedroom, and like I said, we are just waiting on a few things. Sorry if I kind of bounced you guys around. I was just trying to set the camera back down. But we are just waiting on a few things to come in before we can actually do the makeover. And I'm still kind of deciding on a few other things. We're thinking about taking and framing out the window, as a matter of fact. And then because the boys don't have a bedroom door, Jackson got stuck in here. He jammed the door somehow. So we actually had to kick the door in to get him out. There's no locks on our bedroom doors. So he didn't lock himself in or anything. But we are trying to decide whether we're just going to put up regular framing again, with the possibility of a door later on, or just framing it out like we're wanting to do with the window. So like I said, it's kind of, up in the air. We're not sure yet exactly which way we're going to go. And I'm sure you guys hear the boys in the background. They are in the living room playing. They're full of energy, so I'm getting ready to get them in here and, get them going. We're going to get this cleared out, and I don't know if I'll actually be able to get done with the bedroom tonight of going through all of the toys and organizing and getting everything kind of moved around, but this may be a process, and it's just a process that I'm going to have to deal with. So let's get to it.
Gotta go and grab a spoon now. Ooh, make a life for myself. Ooh, I don't know what I'ma do now. Ooh, but I don't need your help. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on up. Don't make me stay, do stay. I'm done being stuck. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on
my son came in here and cleaned the ceiling fan off for me. My 19-year-old son, Isaiah, did. And so that's what all of that is. I didn't get to catch it on film because he ended up coming in here cleaning it as I was doing something else with one of the other boys. I'm pretty sure I was helping with homework. But yeah, so I didn't get to film it, but I did want to go ahead and get it up. And I thought before anything got pushed up under this bed again, because things like Will, my 10-year-old's skateboard, and things like that does get pushed up under the bed, I wanted to go ahead and get it mopped under there. So I just grabbed my Swiffer, threw a Clorox pad on it, and went at it. And you guys, I have got pieces of the dust on the back of my shirt. I just seen that as I'm editing this from where I was walking back and forth while Isaiah was cleaning the ceiling fan. I just noticed that. But yeah, I really expected the floor to be way dirtier when I mopped. So I am kind of happy to see that it's not that bad. But, you know, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get all the beds placed kind of to where I do want them for now. I think the way that they end up being placed is how I'm going to keep them, even whenever we go to do the actual makeover. I'm thinking that if any of the beds do move, it will just be Dominic's toddler bed, and I may just move it around to in front of the closet door. They don't use the closet. It's just storage, really, for most of my seasonal decor. So we really don't have to get into it unless I need to get a piece of decor out or change out my seasonal decor. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start placing things around to where I'm kind of wanting them. At this point, I do have an idea of how I want the bedroom to look for the most part. There is a few things that I do end up moving before it's all said and done. But for the most part, the beds do kind of stay right around the area that they're at.
You won't slow down. Do you feel like all you do is wait? And you're helpless in the hands of fate. Like you lost your way and can't be found. But did you know you shine and I'm falling for the
Y'all, I felt like a contortionist at some points while cleaning this bedroom. I bent and turned and kind of twisted myself in positions that I didn't think my poor body could twist and turn and bend in any longer. Believe me, after this was all said and done, I was definitely feeling it. I feel like I had done a week's worth of workouts. So, yeah, really can make you tell your age whenever you are doing this kind of a deep clean on a bedroom. Let me tell you, I was sore. So these shelves that I'm putting up here on the wall, they are temporarily up here. They may end up staying on the wall just in a different spot than where I'm putting them right now originally, because the boys is getting a new TV and it will be mounted on the wall. So, but I also noticed how bad the nail holes and the screw holes are in the walls of the boys' bedroom. And as you guys know, I have an issue with storage, not just in my kitchen, but all through my house. There's not a lot of storage options in my home, so we have to make storage where we need it and where we can. So we have, over the years of living here, we've had different varieties, different options of storage in all the rooms actually, but you can really tell it with the holes that are on the walls in the boys' room. So their room is going to be getting painted soon, so all of that will get spackled and filled in and all of that good stuff before we put the paint on the walls. So those holes are temporary. They will not be there once we get ready to paint. But I am going to be putting some Paw Patrol figurines on one of the shelves because Jackson, Dominic too here lately, but Jackson loves Paw Patrol. He has for, well, since he was about 2 years old, and he's 5 now. So he'll be 6 in March actually. But he loves Paw Patrol, and he's got every one of the Paw Patrol figurines of different kinds of the figurines. So he's always losing them in his toy box. So I'm going to put all of his figurines on one of these little shelves up here. That way he can play with them. And then when he gets done, he knows that there is a specific spot for them to go back into. That way he's not always losing them. I told him, though, that he has to make sure that he lets me know when he's ready to put them up so we can put them back up on the shelf and they don't get tossed in the toy box. So I'm also going to strip down the beds and get all of the bedding washed really good, and then get it all put back on the bed. So it is later on in the evening before I actually do make it back to put sheets and stuff on the beds. But it's not because they don't get washed and dried soon enough. It's just because I don't get around to it until then. But we do work on up into the night, so which you guys will see that.
When you find yourself under the weight, when you're wishing you could clean the slate, when you're tumbling and you won't slow down, remember you're a champion. You are a champion. Remember you're a champion. You are. But did you know you shine and I'm falling for the way you smile? You're gonna take the fight now, punch the lights out, 'cause you're a champion. You are. So never fall in line. You just gotta do it mile by mile. You're gonna take the fight now, punch the lights out, 'cause you're a champion. You are. Champion. You are. People are nice, but it's only for the tips. The weather's fine, but it's nothing I would miss. My only friends are the ones I left behind. Wish I could see them just for a moment, 'cause I don't know anybody here, it's awfully lonely. I smile, but they just stare, and I see misery everywhere, it's getting to me. I cry, but they don't care. Oh, I'm getting lost in the commotion.
So the toys that I'm throwing on the toddler bed are the toys that are getting either tossed in the trash or donated. Of course, once all is said and done, I do have to go through those and sort those out and separate the donated ones from the trashed ones. So I don't do that on film or anything. But the ones that are on the bed are the ones that are going to be kept. And then I do kind of put like toys with like toys, because some of the toys they do like to have set up, like with Jackson's Paw Patrol toys, for example. Dominic has a lot of his learning toys, phonics toys, and things like that. So I couldn't get over that the bottom of this toy box was not in worse shape. I really expected it to be way worse than this, you guys. So I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't. It was relatively easy to clean out, as you guys will see that. But also, so much stuff. They have just got so much stuff. So many toys, so many books, a little bit of everything. You guys, how do our children accumulate this much? And I declutter at least twice a year. At least. It's usually more than that, but I declutter their toys. I get rid of bags and boxes of toys, whether it be donations or trash. I mean, they've got just, it's too much. It's actually ridiculous, in my opinion, I think. There's no sense in having that much. You can't play with it all at once, and they don't even play with the majority of it. So I told them that with the bigger items, that what I wanted them to do is go through and decide what it is that you absolutely can't live without in childhood. And that way it would be easier for me to declutter the bigger toys. Because there are some Paw Patrol towers and some Baby Shark bigger toys and things like that that the boys do still play with. They take up a lot of room, though. So I did have them go through the bigger ones, and I'm like, just pick the ones that you absolutely know that you want to keep. The rest we're going to donate unless it's broken, and then we'll put it in the trash. They did a very good job with it. I think that they did a very great job with it, actually. And I'm proud that they did make those decisions. And for a kid, that is a hard decision. So I was proud, and we decluttered a lot.
The sound is way too loud, 'cause I'm not the city girl I thought I was. This town is bigger than the ocean, yet too small to fit the crowd. 'Cause I'm not the city girl I thought I was. No, I'm not a city girl. No. Oh, I'm getting lost in the commotion, and there's nowhere I can hide. 'Cause I'm not a city girl. Keep to yourself.
So you see that it's nighttime out of the window there. It is the exact same day, day 2. But I did take the Old Navy hoodie off because I got extremely warm while I was cooking dinner. And I did have to take a pause and go and cook dinner and feed my family. And then I come right back in here and got right back at it. Got the sheets on the bed, got their beds fixed. That way they had a bed to sleep in on this night. So, yeah, I did have to get back in there and get that done. So, we are still on the same day. It's just later.
Hey, where have you been? I've been looking for you now and then. Someone just like you, who can make me feel the way you do. 'Cause if I'm the ocean, you're the rain. We only need each other, baby, you know we're the same. Let's run away. All I need is you, now and always. You and me, we don't need no one else than each other. You and me, we could run away. You and me together, baby, we don't gotta stay. Let's lose our...
Okay, so I do not get Dominic's sheets and comforter or duvet. He has a duvet actually on his bed on this night because I wasn't so much in a rush for his bed. He doesn't sleep in his bed yet. He does still sleep with my husband and I in our room. So, yeah, I wasn't too concerned with that. I just wanted to get Will and Jax's beds ready.
We could go crazy and leave it all behind. It could be glorious, 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 glorious. It could be glorious, 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 glorious. Say what you feel. I don't even know if this is real. How can you like me? You're as close to perfect as anyone can be. You and me, we don't need no one else than each other. You and me, we could run away. You and me together, baby, we don't gotta stay. We don't have to stay. Let's lose our minds. We could go crazy and leave it all behind. It could be glorious, 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 glorious. It could be glorious, 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 glorious. Cause if I'm the ocean, you're the rain. We only need each other, baby, you know we're the same. It could be glorious, 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 glorious.
So I am just spraying some multi-purpose cleaner from Grove Collaborative onto this little pocketed shelf. It's cloth and plastic on the inside. It just had a little bit of dust on it, and so I thought that just spraying some of this, wiping it down really good would do it, and it did. So I'm going to hang this at about Dominic's level on the wall because I want to put some of his learning toys inside of it. That way they are not in the toy box because of the lid. It can get difficult for him to lift. And that way he doesn't also have to dig in the toy box to find them. But they're not just laying around, but this way that they are up but accessible to him. And so I thought that this was a great idea, and he really seems to enjoy it because it's been on the wall as of right now as I'm doing these voiceovers for 2 days, and he has really played with the toys that I've put in it a lot more than he usually would otherwise. So this turned out to be a really great idea. Okay, so here is where we stopped at last night. This is now, it will be a 3-day cleaning. I cannot believe that the boys' bedroom had gotten as bad as it was. Move my tripod. But yeah, we're in our 3rd day, and this is where I stopped at last night. The only thing that's been done in here so far this morning, off camera, was the big bean bag is out of here finally. My oldest son and his wife, as you guys, most of y'all know, they do have a baby. I do have a grandson. He will be a year old in June. And they just got their new apartment just a few months ago. So it's still not got a whole lot of furniture. As you guys can imagine, they're just starting out. They're young. But my son and his wife do want the beanbag, and it is a beanbag bed, actually. That's it was bought for my second oldest son, Isaiah, and he just outgrew it. So, as most of you all know, again, he got a new bed last year. So, I've got all this room now, finally, to finish bringing the rest of the boys' toys and tables and whatever else back in here and getting it set back up. I do have some things that are going to be going to donation, and I have some things that are going to be going to the trash. I am going to be hooking up the DVD player in here. The boys will be getting a new TV. This one is extremely old. It's like 8 years old, I believe. So they're getting a Roku, and it'll be hooked up in here, I'm hoping within the month. But as I've been saying, I have ordered some things. Some things were placed on back order. So this is kind of like a, like it says in the title, a mini makeover. So I'm essentially getting it ready for when we do come in and actually paint and do the trim and bring in the few new items that I've ordered. So hopefully everything will be getting here soon. And then they do have their old Xbox down here. This is the 360. It's not the one from the living room, the one, but so it's going to get hooked up in here as well. And they're just going to have to suffice with this TV until their Roku gets here. So once they get the Roku, they can choose whether or not to keep the DVD player in here. But they do enjoy watching the classic Disneys on them, or on it. So anyway, let's get back on this and get it done. 3 days is, I'm ready for it. Let's get it done. So once I got in here after the beanbag bed got moved and moved the other stuff around a little bit, I decided that I wanted the bench that the boys have their toys inside of. I wanted it down here at the other end of the bed And so I had to go and grab my husband for assistance. And he didn't have a problem doing it or anything. But he just lifted it up like it was nothing. I tried to pull it up out of there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just can't do this. So whenever he just lifted it up there, out of there like it was nothing, I was just like, oh, well, of course. But anyway, so I did go ahead and move the blanket ladder in here as well, the one that I did have in the living room. This is the one that my husband and I built and painted ourselves. And because the rungs on it are wider and more shelf-like, I am going to use it as a blanket ladder, but I'm also going to use the top 2 rungs as shelves, bookshelves actually. The boys have got a ton of books, and we got rid of their bookshelf a long time ago, and I've never really gotten another one to replace it, which I've been meaning to. I just haven't had a chance to get around to it. So I'm going to use this, and it turns out looking really cute. I'm also going to move their little man cave sign as well that is above it, because the books keep sitting like up underneath of it and making it look lopsided. It's just, you'll see. So I'm going to get all of that moved and fixed, and I think it really turns out looking cute.
Change it anyway, and you're never alone, never alone. Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't open, cannot close. Baby, got me breathing now. Breathing now.
Deep in your bed. Deep in your bed.
Took my head out of the sand. We're all in it, better. Open your eyes, see the open sky. Don't you know? Shake whatever brings you down. All that ties you to the ground. Cause you're never alone. Doesn't matter what they say. Doesn't really matter what they do. Baby, let me breathing now. Breathing now. Doesn't matter where I go. Heart still open, cannot close. Baby, let me breathing now. Breathing now. Na 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 no. 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 Doesn't matter what they say. Doesn't really matter what they do. Baby, got me breathing now. Breathing now. Doesn't matter where I go. Heart still open, cannot close. Baby, got me breathing now. Breathing now. Baby, got me breathing now. Baby, got me breathing now. Breathing now.
It ain't about fame, it ain't about fake friends. And screw your ex, is such a flake. Forget your greats, you need a break. It's all about you, no matter what the others say. But now I'm done talking, the lights on me. I tell you, I guarantee this night's about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all.
I have such a time with Dominic's duvet for his bed. He doesn't have just a comforter. He has a duvet. The inside has to be took out and then put back in, all that stuff when I wash it. And so whenever I put everything back together, I thought that it was in there correctly. Well, whenever I went to pick it up, shake it out and put it on the bed, I realized that it needed to be turned because it was not the correct length the way that I had it the first time, if you guys know what I mean. I hope that wasn't too confusing. So, yeah, it took me a second, but I did eventually get it. And you guys hear Dominic. He's in here with me while I do these voiceovers. But, yeah, so I did have a time trying to get the duvet straightened out. But I did eventually get it straightened out and got the bed made.
Lightning around my feet, now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. on talking, the lights on me. I tell you I guarantee these nights about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all I see is lightning around my feet. Now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes all like that. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes all like that. I just wanna dance.
Okay, so I'm getting the final vacuum and mop done on the floor. I'm only going to mop it with the Swiffer because I know the floor isn't that dirty, so I know a Swiffer will just suffice just fine. So, I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. We are coming to the end of it. I did try to make this one a little bit longer since the last couple videos were a little shorter due to my technical issues and such. But like I was saying, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, the length of it. Let me know what you guys think about how the room turned out. I think it looks really good. I'm real excited to be able to bring you guys the finished product once we do the actual big makeover. So coming up soon. Not sure when that will be. Waiting on a few things to come in, like I've said. Anyway, I really hope you guys got the motivation you may have needed for whatever you may have needed it for on this day. And so, yeah, I think that's got it till next time.
Mom,
love y'all.
Hey, Pastor.
Stay safe.
Hey, Pastor.
Hey, listen up, I've tried to tell you this 100 times. Not getting better by lying there pretending to cry. You on repeat, you can see, cause you have closed your eyes. You say you listen, but you're missing what it's all about. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. I've tried to help you, but you keep reading between the lines. There's nothing there for you to complicate, we're not aligned. You say you listen, but guessing that's just another sign of growing up. You're growing old, your life keep passing.